And I love the scrums afterwards. Get into it. That's how rivalries are born. When you think back to all your favorite rivalries, the Detroit Pistons versus Bulls, the whatever, the Lakers and the whatever, you know what I'm saying? It doesn't matter. Like the old school games, that's what spawned it. It got rough. It got
Yeah.
rowdy. These are men.
Yeah.
We are men out here.
I'm looking next year. I feel like this Michigan-Ohio State rivalry, this could really be taken off.
You think that could be next up?
I feel like that's going to be a big one. Like the bad blood from planting a flag afterwards.
Yeah.
This is going to be a game to keep your eye on for next year.
They'll really be up for it.
Good call. You know, I like
it's going to be a big game.
Yeah, go ahead, put it in
Could
be. Yeah, I like this.
I mean, if I was Ohio State and another team planted a flag on my artificial turf field, I wouldn't even say their name. I would take that out of my lexicon. I'd be like, they don't deserve for me to even call them by that.
Maybe even like the letter. Get rid of all mentions of the letter.
Yeah, I agree.
You're going into gangbanging territory. Okay, let's go.
Yeah,
That they do that.
Yeah, they cover up.
Tell me about it.
So what can M change into? How would you? Because if you're not putting CK together for a Crip Killer, you could do CC, right? What could you change M into?
I don't know. Do you have an answer?
You
No, I
would change
don't.
it with either the O or the B. That's in gang culture. That's what they do. So like, if you cripping all your B words, you turn to C. So like, I don't know, when we was growing up, they used to say kicking cat and seeing cool. And like all the Bloods I knew, they was always like, man, that's brazy, that's bombity. You switch to the beginning of the C and you replace it with a B. So for Ohio State, Michigan, you either do it with a B for Buckeyes or an O.
Bitch again.
Hey,
Yeah,
got a ring to it.
I like that.
Oich again.
Oichigan.
What you get?
Yeah, that's what Notre Dame should do, like Peaky Blinders type shit. Bitch again. I mean, just all I'm saying is I have a feeling that when these two teams see each other next year, bad blood.
Totes.
Bad blood. This is how rivalries get started, and it's a
Okay.
beautiful thing in sports.
Okay.
I got a prediction. I think that we're gonna see some coach eventually is gonna like bring their own planting box to a game. So it's like, okay, you can plant your flag, but we're gonna have our designated place on the sidelines that we'll set up that's got like a little bit of grass, like a portable gardener station. Where
It's a big day for planting flags on Saturday.
It was.
I don't know if all those teams were watching the other games and they had seen it happening and they were like, we're going to do that. But it happened like 5 times.
Yeah. Iwo Jima, and then November 30th.
Yeah.
That's what we think about when it comes to planting flags. I did like some people getting very upset of like the idea that you would plant a flag. How disrespectful is that to plant a flag? You just lost.
It's
Win the
disrespectful.
game.
I don't know if you noticed, but our culture, not even America, I think it's a worldwide thing. People get very serious about flags. Like flags are a big deal. Like it's it's representative of bloodshed. It's I understand why people feel strongly about it, and so it's disrespectful.
I don't blame Michigan for doing it. I don't blame Ohio State for fighting them when they did it.
1,000%. I'm
Now, you
always
should have just not let them beat you because they suck. But
I'm on record. I would love more violence and more blood in sports. That's why I
What
watch
about
it
pepper
for.
spray?
I don't want class. I don't want that. Fuck that shit.
Your
I want-
tweets were making me laugh.
Yeah, I was on one.
I could tell you were
I was feeling good.
indulging in something.
I was feeling good.
And then all your running backs you were shouting out.
Yeah,
the pepper spray was
The pepper spray was
Kinda
that
nuts.
took it to the next level. I think when the cops get out there and they start spraying people with it.
I didn't even know that was an option.
I didn't
You
either.
just pepper spray players.
Yeah.
Nah, that's wild. Yeah. The literal no fun police.
Some of Arian Foster's tweets from November 30th include them BYU N-word be like 30 years old. What are we doing?
No, I was flipping on a game. I was like, yo, these niggas like married with kids, bro. Why are we playing teenagers? This is weird.
UT has a linebacker who got hurt this year, unfortunately, but I believe he came from BYU. I think he's 27.
See, that's ridiculous. There got to be an age limit on this shit. It's ridiculous, dog.
It's because the Mormons go on their missions. They got to take a break.
So you lose out. Like, get out of here with that shit. I mean, they suck
He's
anyway.
26. He was born in 1998.
That's crazy work to just be 20s and be okay with just playing against teenagers like that.
We got to get, and I know COVID messed it up and all this shit, but I have a rule. I don't know if I've said this on the show before. The day you turn 23, you're out. Even if that's in the middle of a season, doesn't matter. Then don't start the season because you know when it's coming. The day you turn 23, you can't play college sports anymore.
I don't hate that rule.
Because the 24 and 25-year-olds, I mean, that's nuts.
It's insane. It's insane.
It's time to get a job. There's a guy for Miami this year. We may have talked about it. He is in his 9th season of college football. He began playing when Obama was president.
How did this happen?
2016. He had a bunch of medical red shirts, and then the COVID year, or maybe it was only his 8th season. But yeah, he started playing in 2016. He's 26 years old.
He's got to be the longest tenured college player of all time, no? This nigga, if he don't have his master's,
I don't know.
He's got to have his master's. He got to be working on his PhD.
How are you? Yeah. What are you doing at college for 9 years? Like at a certain point, don't you? Yeah. Just
I don't know.
Run out of classes to take?
He should have a PhD.
Yeah.
Can you look that up of like what his major is?
Didn't Mincy go for?
Well, Mincy is a bit of a different.
I think Cooper Flagg is what 7 years younger than Hunter Dickinson.
Probably, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, basketball, it's gotten ridiculous even more so.
Yeah, with the COVID year.
We should be
That dude could be
4 years ago.
college football for 4 presidencies.
Yeah. If Miami were to make it to the national championship game, I believe it's on Inauguration Day. So he would have played for during Obama.
Uh-huh.
All of first Trump, all of Biden, and then
Trump
the start
again.
of second Trump.
I'm kind of hoping for Miami to do it just for that reason. Four terms.
I think they're out, but it would be hilarious.
Is Miami officially out?
No, but
Because they could, right?
When does the seeding happen?
next Sunday after the conference championship games.
So, Big T, have you looked at? I have to assume that you're just balls deep in
I've run every scenario.
all the scenarios,
I've run everything.
all the brackets.
Yeah.
So, you're going to be our Nate Silver for this.
Okay.
So, aggregating all the polls that you've seen, where do you project the University of Tennessee to land?
I think they're going to fuck us and give Ohio State a home game still, and we're going to play in Columbus as the 9 seed.
The 9 seed.
Yeah,
Okay.
and I think Ohio State will be 8th, although I think those should be flipped.
So you think
it's a winnable game though?
there's a chance that you guys get a home game against Ohio State?
There's definitely a chance. I think they're going to give it to Ohio State.
That'll be a big matchup.
Yeah.
That might be the best game of the entire weekend.
Yeah, so the first round could be like the 5 is going to probably be the loser of the Big Ten championship game. Or no, it'll be Notre Dame probably. Notre Dame are that loser.
Mm-hmm.
So they'll be playing Boise State or UNLV.
I saw one that had Penn State Notre Dame.
Penn State Notre Dame?
Yeah.
That was probably before Penn State made the Big Ten championship game.
It probably was. I think it might have been before Saturday.
Yeah. So 5-12 will be Penn State or Notre Dame or potentially Oregon against UNLV or Boise. 6-11 will probably be Georgia against. So that 11 might be Alabama
Yeah.
or 10-2 Miami or the ACC championship game loser.
So you're doing a Joe Tessitore. Georgia is officially in, no matter what.
Oh, that was so like one of maybe the best game of the season was happening. And every drive, he was just like, if Georgia wins, they're for sure in.
Yeah.
And it's like, yeah, probably, but why do you keep saying it?
Yeah,
Like,
it's not automatic.
And the game was so long, so he said it so many times.
He said it no fewer than 8 times.
So I think there is a way that Georgia doesn't get in.
I don't think so.
Hear me out. They get their teeth kicked in.
They'd have to lose by 50 points.
Okay, let's say they lose by 40 points. 40-0.
Okay.
Carson Beck gets hurt.
I mean,
There's precedent.
yeah, but now you're talking about a 1 in a million. And so even then, you would have to take them out in favor of Alabama and either the ACC championship loser or Miami.
Yeah.
I don't think that's happening.
Probably not. But there's a chance.
So that'll be 6-11. 7-10 will be who's going to be 7th?
Who'd you say at 7th?
Indiana will be 10 probably, and then 7 is what's the other team I'm forgetting?
Let's see. No, you said
or is it
Notre
just
Dame.
one of the other ones that wasn't in the other slot? Because I said Notre Dame or Penn State, or it'll be somebody against Indiana.
Did she say all the SEC schools?
Well, Texas, I'm projecting getting a bye if they
Yeah.
beat Georgia.
Texas, Georgia, Tennessee, 3-bid league with possibility of Alabama.
I think they're going to put Bama in, which is so ridiculous. But
You say SMU?
they would be down at the bottom if they lost the ACC championship game. Anyway, but yeah, I think 8-9 is going to be some combination of Tennessee, Ohio State. I pray it's in Neyland.
How do we feel about Tennessee's chances? You were down.
Pretty good.
You were down in the dumps after the
You
first,
sent
like,
a
5
mean
minutes.
text. You sent a mean text.
I did send a mean. Yep, hand up. I sent a mean text.
I'm in just the worst spot I've been in my life. We're down 14-0 before you can blink, and PFT just texts, "Oh no," and I started to type out. I started to say something, and then I was like, dude, whatever. Like, we're gonna lose. Fuck it. Who cares? But then we kicked the shit out of them. We just had to stop handing them points.
Yeah. Yeah.
That was a mean text, though. That I was in a bad spot.
I just said, "Oh no," you didn't know what I was talking about.
I was in a bad spot.
You should have just
sure
you
you
should have just texted him the meme that I made.
Which one? Oh,
Of him
the
reaching up for the
reaching.
computer.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
not that
yeah.
funny. It's
I
not that
should
funny of
have,
a
but
meme.
I wasn't in the headspace to go looking for anything at that
got you.
moment.
not
Let
a
me
good
know.
meme.
I have that queued up whenever you need it. from
Okay.
me, I will.
Okay,
absolutely.
I'm gonna let you use your discretion, and just next time he does something like that, I need you on it because I'm probably not in the mind space to
just
do it.
Just screenshot the text that he sent, and then I'll directly know what's going on and send it.
Okay,
To you.
okay.
I don't think it's that good of a meme. I don't think people even really enjoy it that
It's an
much.
awesome
You got
meme.
ratioed
The hair was so
a few
good.
The hair
times
does it.
actually. You got ratioed
Yeah.
a few times.
Yeah, find a new meme. One hit wonder.
Whatever you say it's going to be a new meme. I just
One
put
hit
whatever
wonder.
you say in there.
Mhm.
It's great. It's a great meme.
Completely unrealistic. I'm using my phone when I post. I'm not on a desktop computer. My phone stays at eye level.
All
Do
right.
you think
I'll
you
find me a new
helped?
meme.
Do you think you helped UT come back by tweeting impressive how quickly you lost Tennessee minus 9.5?
That's exactly why I did it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. The old reverse mush.
Yep.
Yeah. I was not feeling good about that game. That's why I texted you, "Oh no," because I was saying to myself, "Oh no." It was about me, not
Right.
about you.
Once we played actual football, we kicked their teeth in.
Yeah.
We just gave up the opening kickoff and then fumbled, and they took it in.
Yep. I like Tennessee's chances.
Yeah, we had a lot more quarterback runs Saturday. I love seeing that. Ran the Dante Thornton run a slant for a touchdown play twice. I appreciate when we do that.
The thing is, there's no really good team in college football.
Yeah, everybody kind of sucks.
Yeah. So you kind of suck too.
Like,
but-
I don't think Tennessee's incredible, but I don't think anybody is.
No, but at your best, you could beat most of those teams.
Yeah.
Okay, Tennessee at their absolute best, could they beat any other team at their mid?
At our best, we can compete with anyone at their best. Like, who's the best team right now? Oregon, who was like struggling with Wisconsin and barely beat Ohio State, who might suck. Like,
But that's not their best.
sure, but their best is beating who? If Ohio State was their
That
best,
was a good game.
right? Tennessee at its best can play with anybody.
Yeah. Yeah, it's going to be exciting.
I am
Happy for you.
I would be very out on the 12-team playoff, particularly this year if we weren't in it.
Mm-hmm.
But now it's going to be incredible.
Yeah, it's going to be awesome. I think that if you don't like the 12-team playoff, you get a big dump in your pants.
I mean, I don't like it, but
I mean, there's so many other
we're sitting here 9-3. Alabama is going to get in.
Yeah, but these are great we're discussing scenarios.
You can discuss scenarios.
No, but there's
if it was 8 teams,
No, but then that's 4 less scenarios.
you could have talked me into 8, 12, going from 4 to 12, and we're letting in Boise State, who isn't very good, just to get their teeth kicked in. And like the whole thing, and the seeding is what really makes me mad because the seeding is completely fucked up.
Yeah.
The 9 seed, which is what we're probably going to get, is the worst seed in the whole thing. I'd rather get 11.
Yeah.
I'd way rather be 11.
Yeah. Yeah, 11's not a bad place to be.
Because 9, you got to go on the road and then you play the 1 seed after.
Yep.
And 5 is better than 1. So we got to figure that out. But
5 could be better than 1.
I mean, this year it's definitely going to be better.
Having a bye is nice, though.
If you're Oregon, assuming they get it, would you rather play the winner of Ohio State, Tennessee, or play Boise State and then SMU?
I'd rather play. I'm different. I like challenging myself against the best competition.
Sure. You're going to have to play the best competition at some point.
Yeah, but I want it now.
Okay.
I want it now.
I think that's the wrong decision to make. But
yeah, it is.